The movement feels pretty natural if you just do it and then move your... I really don't like this. This feels like body horror. I don't know what it is about that. The stuff coming on my eyes, though, oh, it seriously gives me the heebie-jeebies. Brat's Winds and Leaves has just come out on PSVR today, probably yesterday by the time this video goes up, and they sent us a code to get to check it out. So we're going to be going through some first impressions, walking into the game, seeing what it's all about today. But I want to say a real quick thank you to them. They sent this super adorable little card, shows off Winds and Leaves, and I actually waited till I played the game, so I kind of have a little more understanding of what it is, but some of the imagery is what you're actually doing in the game. And then this cool thing, it takes you to the press kit if you scan the QR code. But what's really cool, there's actually seeds inside of this piece of paper. It's biodegradable paper. You can plant this whole thing outside and it grows kind of along the same lines as the premise of the game. So let's get in and check out Winds and Leaves. Okay, before we get into the first impressions or the gameplay, I'm going to quickly show you how to play the game, because I'm guessing a lot of you are showing up here wondering how. If you are not one of those people, there's chapters down below, timestamps. You can jump right ahead, check out the first impressions of the gameplay. But otherwise, real quick, I'm going to walk you through how to play this. When you're playing the game, you use your... click turns were the best one for now for me. There's other turning options, but personally, I think the interval-based turning was the only thing that really made sense. To use your stilts, you hold your thumb buttons, and then you look where you want to go, and you can move back and forth by going with each hand. Don't try to figure out how to work each stilt. You just go like this, and it'll move you. At the beginning of the game, the first thing you're going to get this battery-looking thing. When this is fully charged, it has green lines that go all the way down it. That means you can venture further away from nature, green grass, and trees, but this will start to drain as you're going further away, so you have to either plant another tree or die, or get back to the tree you were at. You get this item, which is pretty straightforward. It's your inventory. You drop things in here, you pick them up. That one's pretty simple. But whenever you get one of these things, there's going to be a weird calibration screen that's going to show up. It's going to show you a little box. You get to choose exactly how close or far these are to your comfortability, so that if I can reach all the way up here, great. But if I need it closer over here because I'm playing and I'm sitting and I don't have a lot of camera space, then I can leave it here a little closer to me. So you have a little bit of wiggle room with how far out your inventory is. When you want to get away from the trees, but you're running out of battery, you have to go out and plant a tree. So you get this tool that you can grab. You press the thumb button, and you can dig a hole in the ground. But then you need a seed. So you should have seeds that you've gotten. You toss a seed in there. Then the most important, the trickiest thing, is you got to pass time. And this tool doesn't really tell you how to do that. Sometimes it'll trick you by you grab it and you accidentally kind of shake it. Shaking it is one way to get it to turn, or you can more simply spin it with your other hand to really get it going to pass the time. Then your seed will take, and eventually it will become a tree. So that's the basics. Once you get, it's almost like you're setting up miniature kind of bases with the green grass, and the green grass will then protect you as you go out further. So that's a simple gist of the game. It's at least going to get you an understanding what's going on a little sooner. Let's get into the video. All right, sit upright with your hands on your lap. We're going to be standing. One thing that's a little weird, so my hand right now, if I were to hold the move up exactly straight, it looks like my hand is tipped forward. You see, it looks like my hand like this. It might be doing that to make it easier to like reach down and do stuff, but you might feel a little weird that your hands don't feel like they exactly match. Settings, comfort options. I don't think I ever want a vignette. Adjustable stilt height, rotation, no. Head, I guess that's the option we're looking for. All the animation style, everything's so pretty and like whimsical. I really like it. Okay. I am definitely very tall. I am on stilts though, so that is why. Hold these. Oh, hold these. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. I forgot that there was a thing they did like this. So here's your stilts. When you press the thumb button, it moves your hand to it. And then you can walk with your stilts. You're moving much more than you mean to. Okay. This is weird. You want to like be able to control each one individually. Like you feel like you should be like walk, walk, walk. But like any vibration, you just move fast. Cause so like I'm not even trying to move. And if I just kind of like try to adjust my hands, I start to move slowly. You get a little more comfortable once you start doing more. Oh gosh, why is that happening? You gotta let go, it'll stay in place. Like if you try and hold it like this, any little movement is gonna still move you. So you gotta really teach yourself let go fully. See, this is what's weird that I'm trying to explain around. I'm struggling to explain because it's so weird. So like, you would think if I moved this left one, I would only move so far and I would stop. but like my right one isn't moving, and yet I'm still moving. You'd think that like my left one would move my left side. See, I'm not moving my left hand at all. I'm only moving my right hand, and I'm still moving both stilts. Why is this happening? It seems bad. It seems like a bad thing. I don't like this. This is freaking me out. But this is like taking over my eyes. I don't like that. I feel like I'm getting eaten by a tree. Okay, turn around to find your next objective. And the turning is weird. So it's sort of like smooth turning, but instead of like holding the button and it turning, you like look where you want to go. So I look this way, I press either button, and then it turns that way. So it's definitely an unusual movement style. I'm not against trying new movements. So like to turn around, I need to turn my head and press the button. And then I need to turn my head again and press the button. So I need to end up facing what I want to press and pressing the button. It is definitely a weird movement style. And move your, I really don't like this. This feels like body horror. There's an objective right there. Stop creeping around me. I feel like I'm getting enveloped by a tree and I really hate it. Okay, am I not supposed to go this way? Trees protect you. Okay, so I guess the problem, why that keeps happening, is we keep ending up out in the open. See, when I go out into an area where there isn't trees, this starts to happen. So I need to quickly navigate to a tree to protect me. Oh, I don't know what it is about that. The stuff coming on my eyes, though, it seriously gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, I don't like it. It just feels like I'm getting, like, sucked into something. Whew, okay. Who would have thought this could be a horror game? The stilts get more natural, but it's weird. And move your, I really don't like this. This feels like body horror. There's an objective right there. Stop creeping around me. I feel like I'm getting enveloped by a tree and I really hate it. Okay, am I not supposed to go this way? Trees protect you. Okay, so I guess the problem, why that keeps happening, is we keep ending up out in the open. See, when I go out into an area where there isn't trees, this starts to happen. So I need to quickly navigate to a tree to protect me. Oh, I don't know what it is about that. The stuff coming on my eyes, though, it seriously gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, I don't like it. It just feels like I'm getting, like, sucked into something. Whew, okay. Who would have thought this could be a horror game? The stilts get more natural, but it's weird. Grab this and reconnect it. I don't understand what you're asking me for. Confirm. Okay, it's saying place in this box, which it is. Oh, I keep thinking you press triggers on buttons. It's very weird you press the thumb buttons. Energy is low. This thing seems to have energy. Connect here. Okay. So that is sucking in wind energy somehow into this. So this is like a battery. Equip that. And go find a shelter. The stilts feel okay as long as you just do this and you don't look at what's happening. But if you try and like move slowly, it just doesn't make sense that one stilt still moves you. It feels like it should have to be each one. Oh god. Reach the tree? I don't like this. I hate this weird wood thing wrapping around my eyes. Am I dead? Did I die? Oh, I don't like this. It creeps me out. What happened? Did I make it where I was supposed to? Everything is so pretty. I really like that. It does look like it could use a PS4 Pro or a PS5 patch because it looks like it should look better than it does, but it is like a nice kind of a Zelda Breath of the Wild kind of aesthetic, so it looks good, but like the blades of grass in the distance are very aliased and kind of choppy and jittery. Press T to grab out. So now how do I back up if I want to? I guess you just turn around a little bit. Ugh. See, it's hard to articulate a small step. Let's try it. Just have to barely move. Drop here to equip. Okay, use T to position item. Okay. Climb the tree to find the eggplant. Hold that and pull yourself up. They utilize the thumb buttons a lot more than the triggers, I feel like, which is kind of weird. And a lot of your movements just feel like they're overboard. Like, look at this. I moved my hand 6 inches and I go 3 feet up the tree. So that feels weird. It's like your motion's so exaggerated. It's kind of like when Surgeon Simulator first dropped, and like you tried to move your hand 6 inches and it moved 1.5 feet. It kind of feels like that with the climbing with the stilts. Because like, I understand they're trying not to make you climb, but it makes it feel a little unrealistic with how much you end up moving. Okay. Guess this is what I want. Do I put you here? Okay, so that is my inventory system. Grab. Is this a scroll? Detach out. Oops. So you kind of like put these things around you. You have a small box you can put it, but you kind of put them to where they're easy to reach and comfortable. So like if my tracking area was small, I could put it like right there, kind of in my vision. But since I have a good tracking setup, I could put it quite a ways over there and still work it. The hardest thing is just getting used to pressing the thumb buttons over the triggers. Press T to grab. Attach one of the arms. Punch with that. Press that to dig. Oh. So this is how I dig a hole to put a seed in it. Okay. Okay, oh god. So, to go further, do I need to plant a tree? Is that what I'm understanding here? So I'm guessing I need to plant trees so that I can get along here without dying. Oh god, I don't like this thing taking over my vision. I really hate this. Okay, I planted you in the hole. Now what do I do? God, I can't explain why I hate this stick thing around my eyes so much. It just feels extremely unsettling. Okay. I have done that. I have planted it. So now how do I... Can I, like, bury it? Oh, there's the other one I planted. Okay. So now, at least, we have planted one tree. So this tree now will protect us in this zone. So this is basically how you travel across land. Is you got to plant trees and you got to let time pass to get the trees growing. That's pretty self-explanatory. And I have no idea what makes this. Oh, do I have to wind it? Okay. This is how you progress time. We finally figured this thing out. Okay. So now, I have made it a long ways, because I really let the time advance. Come on, Green, bring this tree back. Okay, so now that that's happened, I can actually go charge my thing. Ah, the Aurora Borealis. Is this like my life? Can I, as long as this thing is green, can I just go for it? Do I try and make it the rest of the way there and build that station, or do I... Maybe what I do is I take one of these and I go boom. There we go. Now I have a safe haven to run back to. I'm really going to let it grow. Let it grow out there. This is cool. Are those tornadoes, though? Those things are kind of worrying me out there in the distance. This actually grew up far enough this way that it built a new recharge station. This game does not, it's not super self-explanatory. You're definitely learning the whole time you're doing it. And now I have a good bit of distance I can go to explore before I get murdered. I can try to make it all the way over to there. Grow. Grow, my pretties. Oh, there we go. It just wanted something to eat. Okay, it's saving. We're getting a big special tree growing here. I'm not sure why, but it looks like I can probably plant it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And there's other stuff to grab and to plant. Oh, look at that. Now we can see. So that's the trees we started out in. That's one I planted. It looks like everything in between died. So I'm guessing we're trying to travel to all these faraway lands. So you kind of have to, it's a cycle of picking the fruits, planting them, growing it through the checkpoints, keeping your energy up here so you don't die, and going out. So it's pretty cool. This is only going to be a first impressions because, well, frankly, I just don't have time to really get fully through the game and see everything about it. But first impressions, I like it because it's different. It's pretty, it's unusual. It could use a few little patches. A pro patch would make it look really nice. Smooth turning would be very helpful. I don't know, it's definitely a unique game. You're gonna have to be someone who appreciates unique experiences, or someone who likes, I don't even know if I'd say gardening. It's a very unusual experience. I feel like it's one of those games where I play it and I still don't really grasp what I'm feeling about it yet, but it excites me because it just doesn't feel like your average VR game, which I like. So I want to say a huge thank you to the developer for sending me the code, for sending me the seeds and the card. That was really sweet. And if you're interested, if you've seen what you like here, I would say go check it out just because it's such a different experience. There'll probably be a good amount of people that don't get it, don't like it, just aren't into it. But if you appreciate an unusual and beautiful game that kind of makes you feel something, I would say check it out. I feel happy having played it, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I would love to hear in the comments what you think, if you played, if you're going to play it. PSVR, they did a really great job designing it for PSVR. Let me know, and I will see you in another reality.